Hello and welcome to Policy Watch, a weekly briefing of the top policy decisions of the government as well as international developments that have an impact on India. I am Kamal Madishetty and this is brought to you by Vision India Foundation. The Department of Consumer Affairs has clarified that service charges billed by restaurants are optional and that it is up to customers to decide to pay them. It has asked state governments to sensitize hotels and restaurants and advise them to display on their premises at appropriate places that service charges are voluntary and that they can be waived off if a consumer is dissatisfied with the services. Prime Minister Modi announced a number of schemes during his speech on the eve of New Year. Two new schemes under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana were announced for the poor. Home loans up to 9 lakh rupees will get 4% exemption on interest and 3% in case of loans up to 12 lakh rupees. Apart from this, a range of other schemes were also announced. A 60-day interest waiver for farmers, an increased credit guarantee for small businesses, an 8% interest on deposits up to 7.5 lakh rupees for senior citizens, and an amount of 6,000 rupees to be transferred to pregnant women across the country to take care of their initial medical needs. Agni-4, the long-range surface-to-surface ballistic missile with a range of 4,000 kilometers, was successfully flight tested. The missile is being developed by the DRDO under the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. Agni-4 is nuclear capable with a payload capacity of 1 ton of high explosive warhead. The sophisticated missile is equipped with the most modern and compact avionics to provide a high level of reliability. The Supreme Court has held that appealing for votes during elections on the basis of religion, caste, community or language, even that of the electorate, will amount to a corrupt practice and call for the disqualification of the candidate. The Supreme Court has said that election is a secular exercise and that the relationship between an individual and God is a matter of personal choice. The government is embracing a more scientific way to implement social welfare programs in order to combat poverty by weeding out undeserving beneficiaries. The government is planning to adopt the Socio-Economic and Caste Census, the SECC, instead of the poverty line-based method to identify recipients for its pro-poor schemes. The Sumit Bose Committee, formed to study the validity and efficiency of the SECC data, submitted its report and is in favor of using the information for rural development schemes. The committee also developed a formula based on deprivation parameters to identify beneficiaries for specific schemes. The greater the deprivation score, the higher will be the ranking of a household for getting government assistance. The Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has issued the notification for setting up of the Indian Skill Development Services. The ISDS would be a Group A service where induction will take place through the Indian Engineering Service Examination conducted by the UPSC. It is aimed at improving the skill development administration in the country as well as enhance the capability, the capacity and the efficiency of the ministry. The Union Cabinet has approved signing and ratifying an agreement between India and the South American country of Uruguay regarding cooperation and mutual assistance in customs matters. The agreement will help in the availability of relevant information for prevention and investigation of customs offences. It is also expected to facilitate trade and efficient clearance of goods traded between the two countries. The government has launched an intellectual property rights enforcement toolkit for the police. The toolkit has been jointly prepared by the Cell for IPR Promotion and Management in collaboration with FICCI. this toolkit will assist police officials across the country in dealing with intellectual property crimes, specifically trademark counterfeiting, as well as copyright piracy. In a landmark decision that will spare the lives of tens of thousands of animals from the exotic leather industry, the Directorate General of Foreign Trade has banned the import of skins of reptiles and fur of minks, foxes, and chinchillas. The animal rights bodies have hailed the decision by the centre to ban such imports. That's it for this week. Thanks for watching. See you next time.